read a lot of books, especially young adult novels.
And when you're picking out a book, you usually take a look at the back cover.
Today, in your very own young adult novel, how not to make a back cover.
So, you might be concerned when you're making your back cover text that you're giving away too much information, and then end up giving away nothing at all.
For example, City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. Haunted by her past, Clary is dragged deeper into New York City's terrifying underworld of demons and shadow hunters. But can she control her feelings for a boy who can never be hers?
I mean, how many of you feel like you know what the book is about?
I mean, this is the basic plot of the entire series, but what's City of Ashes about?
Nobody will know.
Haunted by her past, well, that's what Clary does.
Yeah.
Can she control her feelings for a boy who can never be hers?
And that gets us straight to our second point. Rhetorical questions.
Will they save the world? Yes.
Can they survive the trials they are going to face?
Yes.
Will so-and-so die in the process?
No.
Like, rhetorical questions are such a personal pet peeve. I mean, I hate them. I've always hated them. Why do you even bother putting the questions in? Because
this is especially for the mortal instruments. I mean, we're probably going to talk a lot about the players, but we don't hate them. I promise we don't hate them. We actually sort of like them. They're just a great example because they have done everything
wrong. No, they haven't done everything wrong, but lots of things.
Layout. Yes, the third point. Layout.
There's so many things you can do wrong with the layout. There can be too much text. There can be too little text. It can be too small.
The font can be awful. Show
is
the horrendous one.
Yeah. So this is the Finnish version of Maggie Stiefvater's Shiva, and I love Maggie Stiefvater. I seriously do, and I love her books. But what was wrong with the Finnish publishers to do this? The font is unreadable.
I need a microscope for that.
In a microscope, and there's way too much text. First it's narrow, and then it's wide, and it's really hard to read. If you want someone to buy a book, make the back cover text readable.
Please. Then, of course, spoiling key points of your book in the back cover, or giving information that the characters will learn, I don't know, halfway through. I already know what's gonna happen. There is no tension.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, and it's also like, it makes the feeling of when is this book going to begin? Because you've read something on the back cover, and then you're just reading on and on. It's not happening, so you just feel like this book isn't even beginning until like 300 pages through, which is ridiculous.
Want to show an example?
Okay, so we still don't hate this, but The City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. 300 pages, and then they do the stuff that's being talked about in the back cover.
It makes it seem like their trip to hell, spoiler alert and all, like they go to hell. It's not a metaphor. But it's not the sort of the thing of this book. Seriously,
No,
I mean,
no.
it's a big point, but it's not the main point of the book. There's a lot of, there's a war, and there's Sebastian.
Frankly, too many things.
It has like 4 books.
Yeah, but
in
that's
one
like,
book.
that is a different discussion.
Yes, that's a different video.
Clary, Jace, Isabel and Simon and Alec must flee, even if their journey takes them deep into the demon realms.
Where are they fleeing from?
They're not fleeing, they're going there voluntarily.
This is the third book in the Hunger Game series, Mockingjay by Susan Collins. This is a good back cover. It has 2 paragraphs, and they're good. It sells enough without spoiling key points. We have saved the best till last.
Yeah.
This is the one thing neither of us understand. This is the one that just needs to stop.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
if you are someone who makes back covers, this is for you.
Yeah, let's look at the finished book again. Okay? Look at this. There's the name of the book and the name of the author.
Very nice.
And that's it.
Blurbs. I mean, I can understand one. They're fine.
They're a bit like but we
They're
can live with
yeah.
them. Here we have another copy of the Mockingjay. Turn around the book and you expect to see the back cover text.
It's a lot of text, so obviously there should be something about this book.
But no. I don't know if you can see, but it says praise for the Hunger Games, and here it says praise for Catching Fire, which are the 2 previous books. and the whole of the back cover is blurbs, which is unacceptable in itself. But it's blurbs not for even this book. This is the one thing I can't understand about the English-speaking book industry. What is it with the blurbs? We get along quite well without any blurbs on the covers at all. I especially do not care what Wall Street Journal thinks about the City of Lost Souls. Okay, maybe if you're into, like, what's that word? Economics. If you're into economics, but if you're into economics, I don't know the odds of you being into Cassandra Clare. So I don't really see the correlation.
We hope you liked our video, or at least you didn't hate it. We would like to hear your thoughts. If you have any personal opinions on things you like or hate about back covers, if you even read back covers, I'd love your book recommendations.
Yeah,
We're
absolutely.
We're accepting those.
Yeah, you've gotten a taste of what we like. So it's been the first video for our brand new channel, Cosmic Latte. We will be publishing weekly, and
I hope.
every third week it's going to be both of us. And in the meantime, we're going to take turns, so that next week it's going to be me, and the week after it's going to be you.
I hope.
It is. The week after that, it's going to be both of us again, and at least for now, that's going to be our schedule. So
Yes.
do come back.
Yeah.
And
In the description below, you can hopefully see where you can find us on social media. Check those out if you want, and hopefully you come back next week.
yeah, leave a mark, leave a comment. We love that.